Well, another month has passed, so that means it is time for some more freebies. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jen, and this is A Better Life with Jen. And this is my monthly installment of everything that I got for free or virtually free for the previous month using credit card rewards and store loyalty accounts. So let's get started with all of the freebies for April. So we'll start as always with the credit card loyalty accounts. Now these are absolutely 100% free. So, you know, my ride or die, my favorite is SaveMart. Every Friday they have a Friday freebie, which is actually good Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So some great stuff this month. So starting with a nice bottle of Fiji water. They had some candy, and you had your choice of a couple different flavors. These are mini chews, sort of like a flavored kind of licorice thing. I picked watermelon, so that sounded good. They had queso fresco, and they've had this before. This stuff is really good. Really like it, especially if you're doing any Mexican type inspired meals. Really good for that. And then they had a box of crackers. Now this was interesting because the Friday freebie in the app was actually listed as just a box of regular saltine crackers. But what SaveMart usually does is if they run out or they don't have that item in stock, they actually substitute. So when I went in to get this, and there's super easy to find because it's nice right up in front, they have a display of the Friday freebie item. They said, you know, choose this as your substitute. And they actually, what they do is they print out the UPC code from the original product and just, if you can see, it's just taped to the bottom here so that when they scan it at the checker, it looks as if you're getting the saltine crackers, which were the freebie. So I thought that was great. Really nice of them to do that. So that was SaveMart. My next one that I always use for the loyalty account is Maverick, so the mini mart gas station. And Maverick has a Friday freebie, which unfortunately is only on Friday, so you have to make sure you get it Friday. It was a little interesting this month. Sometimes it's various things. This month they actually had a medium fountain drink for 3 of the 4 Fridays of the month, which is fine. I like their sodas. They have one of those machines that has like 50 million flavors, so you can choose whatever, and then you can add the flavorings to it. So it was great. The 4th Friday of the month, they had an icy, which I did not go get because I don't really like that, but got some sodas, so that was good. And then the last store loyalty account that I always use is Safeway. Now, as I've said previously, Safeway is hit or miss. Sometimes they have a weekend item, sometimes they don't. You just never know. You have to just I get an email on Saturdays if it's going to be a weekend free item. So they had 2 this month. And the first one was an energy drink. And this is the Zoa energy drink, and I picked lemon lime. And then the second was the La Colombe latte, so it's canned latte coffee. Really good. They've had these before, so that was great. You know, it's free. We'll take it. So that wraps up the store loyalty accounts that are free. Now we will move on to the credit card rewards. And we'll start with American Express. So I have an American Express personal gold card, which includes a $10 credit every month that can be used at Five Guys. It can also be used at Cheesecake Factory, which we don't have where I live. Can also be used for Grubhub. I always just go to Five Guys and buy my standard $10 gift card. Five Guys is expensive, so $10 doesn't get you far, but when you stack them up every month, we have a lot of these, so that was great. The other thing on the American Express Personal Gold is the $10 Uber credit, which can also be used on Uber Eats. So I always use that. Some night I just stop on the way home, get something for my husband for dinner. It's almost always Chipotle, which it was this month, because they don't mark up in the Uber app for that. So that's a great way just to pick up a dinner. Don't have to think about it. And then moving on. Oh, I take that back. With the American Express Gold, you also get the $7 a month Dunkin' credit. So I always just add that to my Dunkin' app. So I have money there. Now, moving on to Chase. So one of my Chase credit cards gives a $20 Instacart credit. So I always choose Sprouts, as I've said before, because their prices are the same in Instacart as they are if you go into the store. And in order to get free pickup, and I always choose pickup because I don't want to pay tip a delivery driver, you have to have a $35 order. So I place a $35 order, but then my $20 comes off. So it's not exactly free, but it's a great deal because I get $35 worth of stuff for $15. I always try to look at things that are on sale, so to really maximize that benefit, and I did really well this month. So if you saw my last month's video, Sprouts was having a sale on Lara bars, which I love. That was continued actually for the first part of this month. So I got my favorite flavor of Lara bars, chocolate chip cookie dough, and I got 10 of these. They were on sale for $1 a piece. So really, really great deal. It's cheaper than you can get anywhere else, including Amazon. So I got 10 of those. Now, sometimes in the Instacart app, there is just a free item, like totally free. You just add it to your cart. So this was the Quantum Energy Square. It is peanut butter dark chocolate. It's like a little protein square. It does have some caffeine in it, but got that for free. I always try to look at, like I said, things that are on sale. So buy one, get one half off was turkey bacon. I really like turkey bacon, so I got 2 of those. And then you've seen these before because I love these Egg Life wraps. They're just egg whites. Really, really great. They were buy one, get one half off. So I got 2 of these as well. So all of that cost me $15.22 after my $20 came off. Really, really good deal because the Egg Life wraps and the bacon would normally be well over that anyways. So I thought that was a great deal. And then moving on to the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which has the $10 DoorDash credit on non-restaurants. So I always choose 7-Eleven. It's the only place that has pickup for me. Now, this was a little interesting because I saw some people posting that they had changed it to a minimum of a $20 order to be able to pick up at 7-Eleven. Interestingly, one of my cards had that, one of the other cards didn't. So on one of the cards, I was still able to place a $10 order, get my $10 credit, and it was just a few cents. It was a few cents over $10. So for that one, I got my standard that I normally get, a bunch of protein bars. I got 2 of the Quest chocolate chip cookie dough, and then 2 Bear Bells protein bars, one in cookies and cream and one in cookies and caramel. So that order just cost me a few cents. The other order I placed did have to have the $20 minimum order for pickup, but then my $10 came off. And I always try to look for things that are on a deal at 7-Eleven. So I still think I came out ahead and did really well. So I'll show you what is in this bag. So more protein bars. So just remember, this bag ended up actually costing me about $10 because it was a $20 order with the $10 off. But still, the price of the things that I got are much cheaper than I could buy anywhere else. Normally, I would not pay the full price at 7-Eleven for these things because I can get them cheaper other places. But with the discount, it still was great. So what did I get? I got the Lenny and Larry's double chocolate protein cookie. Love these. They're amazing. I got another Quest bar, and this is the Quest Overload Chocolate Explosion. I got another protein bar. This is the Hershey's One double chocolate. I got 2 of those actually because they were on sale. And then the other thing I got is I got 3 of these Quest Bake Shop donuts in chocolate frosted. These are really, really good. If you saw, I did a protein donut review video and these came out on top. So these were really good. So like I said, This order did end up costing me about $10, but I got 7 protein bars, protein things for $10, which is still a phenomenal deal compared to what I would pay somewhere else. So I don't know if I'm going to do both orders every month. If I have to do the $20 minimum, I'll just kind of see what they have for deals. If they have good deals, it might still be worth it, but it might not. The thing with the credit card rewards is I don't want to spend money that I wouldn't normally spend or buy stuff I wouldn't normally spend if it's still going to cost me. So I just have to kind of do the math, see what they have on a special, see if I have to do the $20 order. It may come out worth it to get it. It may not. I'll just evaluate that every month. So I hope you enjoyed everything that I got this month. Drop a comment if any of these things you've tried, or if you've tried any of these store loyalty accounts since you've been watching my videos. I hope that I have encouraged you to try to get your free stuff that you deserve. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, all of those things. It does help. And as always, I so appreciate everyone watching, and I will see you next week with another video.